Hey, Hisham, David Shahadi here. Today I want to talk a little bit about your health and how important is your health to you. Is it important? I believe it is because I think we all want to be healthy. You know, it's interesting. Last week I was talking to a very close relative of mine that I love dearly and I haven't seen for a while, but we got on a conversation and I find out that he is just a bit over 40 and he's taking 6 kind of medication, depression and whatnot. I want to mention name or whatever it is, but this 6 medication, that person was very healthy before, and I don't know what happens. And this actually tonight I was having dinner with my friend Santisi, the chef at Saffron Cafe, and I invited 2 of my friends to come over. They just got married recently, and we talked about health because this restaurant is basically all. And that's Santisi. He's a nutritional, and he studied nutritional medicine, and he teaches people how to eat healthy and how everything comes from the stomach. You know, all diseases and illness come from the stomach, and he studied that through the ancient time and with the science today, science and all. And they came with a very interesting way how to make healthy. And today, actually, in the morning, he asked me to go and do some filming or take some pictures because I'm in marketing and I do some pictures and I'm working with him on a program. And he gives cooking classes like for 4 hours. And it's amazing, this cooking. I've been in there a couple of times, 2 or 3 times, I think, in this cooking classes. And it's amazing how he explained diseases and what happened, how it works, and throughout history. And it's just that one of those things I can't explain, but he always believes that food is medicine. And I believe that if you eat right, you don't have to take any prescription. Now, I understand once in a while, maybe with emergency situation, you need to have prescription, but most of the time you don't need to. Maybe 10%, maybe 5% you need to. The other 95%, I think it's all been imposed on us. Now, if you go to a doctor and ask you, if you tell him I have a headache, and all he does, he prescribe something to you, and you go there and that's it. And then yet the side effect on that is so much. I mean, you've probably seen commercial when somebody, let's say somebody has an issue, diabetes or fibromyalgia or something, they take their medication and they show you pictures that they're happy, they're playing with the grandkids and they're so happy and everything's going dandy. But yeah, when we talk about the side effect, they say, oh, a side effect is, they say it's very fast, by the way. It's diarrhea, constipation, dizziness, blah, 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 blah. I'm sure you hear that. The side effect is much worse most of the time for the illness you take the medication for. And so they are here, they are literally killing us. The pharmaceutical companies, they want you to be sick. They want you to depend on them. They are not in there for you. They are there for, guess what? The dollar. That's all they are for. And I believe 95% of the medication people are taking as totally unnecessary, and it's killing them. They've had this food that you eat and junk food that you eat, and people eat big portion. Do you know how much food you need on your plate is as big as your fist. See the fist? This is your fist, as big as a fist. That's how much you need. But of course, the proper nutrients. All the rest turn into fat and illness, heart disease, diabetes, and you name it. And so many parents today, I noticed that they give their kids big portion and go ahead and eat it when the kids is full, and eat it. Well, it's not, you're not helping them. You're helping them become diabetic, because when the stomach expands, you put more, expands, then all kind of diseases, you eat so much, diseases will develop, diabetes and whatnot, heart disease and everything. And so you don't need to eat that much. You need to only small portion. I'm sorry to do this. I'm doing this to show you the portion, okay? Don't take it any differently, but that's all you need. The proper nutrients, the rest are just garbage, are there really to kill you. And of course, pharmaceutical companies love that. They want you to eat junk food. They want you to eat more. Because they want you to be sick and depending on them, because they want, guess what? The moolah. So be careful what you eat. Eat right, you know, do it. There's a lot of stuff on the media out there for like eating for the right blood, for your blood, and what to eat and what not to eat. I follow this a lot, and I feel so much healthier, so much better. I have so much energy, and I am enthusiastic about health. In fact, I am helping my friend Santisi develop a program to help people over the world eat healthy, and I'm doing the marketing for him because he's the expert in that, and I'm a marketer as well as a real estate person. So you might wonder why I'm doing a lot of videos like this, because I enjoy helping people. You know, I'm not even marketing my stuff here, but try to not take as much medication. I understand certain one of them are important, but you know, when I talk to this beautiful person that I told you about earlier, I was so sad, and you know, I can see the depression like on the voice, you know, because medication does nothing but kill you slowly. It might feel good for the moment, but eventually it kills you slowly, because the side effect of it, it's definitely killing you. I'm totally anti. I believe. Have you heard of the ones? Have you believe in what is it? The placebo effect. In fact, I know a neighbor of mine that believe that every June 1st that they get sick and they have cold, and they believe that, and to the degree is that I really see them, they get sick that day and the whole family gets sick. Why? Because they believe in it. It's like there's a fly outside the window, you know, on the 31st waiting for the first to get in, so give them the bug. And so you see, the placebo effect is like whatever your mind can believe and conceive, it can achieve. If you believe, and you know, the placebo effect actually is another one. I don't know if you know that they give you went to a doctor and you told him I have really a bad headache, and he gave you a pill and you took it, and 5 minutes later the headache is gone. And so when you ask the doctor what they give you, he said, I'll just give you a sugar pill. There was nothing in it. It's just that because you believe that this can help you, I believe your body manufacture the enzyme that's necessary to get rid of that illness or disease, whatever it is. It doesn't always work 100%, but it works many times. I try it. It works for me a lot of times. Sometimes when I feel a little bit down, I don't feel good, and I talk to my, whatever is going to come to me. I said, hey, listen, I have no place for you, Cold, Mr. Cold. I know I have a neighbor next who would love to have you, but I don't have place for you. I don't want you. I know you might think I'm crazy, but you know what? It really works. It works. I haven't got sick maybe in 2-3 years. And if I did, for a couple of days, I get a little cold because I shake hands with somebody and so forth. So it's very important to have the right mindset of health and try to always believe that you're healthy. Repeat, I'm healthy, I'm healthy, I'm healthy. And don't depend on those stupid medication that's causing you so much. I mean, you're probably taking some, you're probably not. Maybe you know someone who's doing it, but discourage and eat right, eat the right food. Don't eat junk food. Eat small portions. In the beginning, if you used to eat big portions and then suddenly now you eat small portion, you feel that you're still hungry. So you got to be able to get up and go and not resist the fact that you're hungry, and your stomach will decrease again, it'll get smaller again, and then small portion will be enough. Like for me, I take small portion. I really do follow the method. My fist is as much as it is, and I sometimes even less, and I'm full, and I feel good and have energy, and once in a while, if you break the code a little bit and eat more, once in a while, it doesn't hurt. In certain holidays, and we always tend to eat more, and all that stuff, but you got to be careful. You're responsible for your health. So many people are running around, they're complaining when they have the key ingredients as what they should be doing. And so many don't, unfortunately. But you know what? Today there is no excuse, because you can Google anything today. You can Google how to eat healthy, and you'll have so many companies that'll tell you how to eat healthy. So there's a plethora of information out there, and there's no excuse for you or me or anybody else to fill under the hand of this pharmaceutical company and make them all rich and make us more sick. That's the message of the day. I hope you like that, and thank you for now.